Okay, if you've got something missing, a badge or something that you need to replace a badge but you can't find one, I've got this one here from a speaker. I need two of them. I've only got one, so I made a mold using silicone, and it was like that while it was setting. Okay, so now I've got a, you can see it really well, I've got a reverse image in the silicone there. So I'm going to make a badge. I'm going to make it out of plastic, moldable plastic. You might say, oh, hang on a minute, that's white and your badge is black. It's not a problem because we're going to dye it. So what we'll do is get some hot water, pour some thermoplastic inside, let it kind of go off and melt. Very hot, very, very hot. Okay, so there it is, kind of melted down. So what I do is just take some black lacquer paint, just put it inside and mix it up. Still need a bit more. This can's almost empty, but it's okay. Just enough to get the job done. Okay, so after you've mixed it up a little bit, it might be starting to harden by now, right, because it's cooling off. So it's fairly dark now, right? If you want, you can just drop it back in. What I like to do is kind of flatten it out a little bit. I'll take two pieces, put them back in. Okay, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to poke it into this mould. Pressing firmly in. A bit too much, haven't I? Okay. Squeeze it in. Okay, so it's nicely pushed in. It should be filled all the holes, all the reverse lettering in here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get a bit of help. Oops, almost knocked my camera over. Get a bit of help. Get a bit of help from jar rule on this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press down to flatten it on the back, so I've got something to work with when it gets out of the mold, sorry. Okay. It's fairly flat. You can use anything flat just to push it down. Okay, alright, so we'll let that settle up. Thank you, Jar Rule. you've been very helpful. We'll just wait for that to dry off, and then we'll take it out and see what it looks like. Okay, some time has passed, and the other one's drying. This is stuck. I should have put some corn flour down first, or some talc. Alright, so let's try and separate this. Okay, that's pretty good. You can see came out. Just need to clean that up a little bit. I think that's just corn flour. Let's get a brush. I'll have to pick that out. Okay, alright, you may say, well, okay, it doesn't look anything like that. Well, it kind of does. Alright, so what I usually do is, just for this demo, I'll show you, I usually trim it out first, cut it out, and then if it needs to be flattened again, I'll just heat it up slightly at the back and flatten it. What I'll do is silver pen. Right, very carefully just brush the top of it. There's D and the O. I'm just doing this fast, right? Normally I do it on a flat surface. Down. Kind of brush it across. Really need to do it on a flat surface, otherwise you're going to make a mistake, right? But there you go. Okay, so once it's cut out, it's going to be alright, and you'll never know. Okay, you can make lots of other colours as well, yeah, just by using spray paint, yeah, standard spray paint, car spray paint, and mix it in with the white colour, and it works. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers. This is the final result. Yeah, you'd never be able to tell the difference. They are so alike.